Hey guys, NVIDIA has blessed us, or maybe cursed us, with yet another launch. This is the latest RTX 4080 Founders Edition from NVIDIA. We'll see if it's a blessing or a curse when we do the main review, so watch out for that on the channel. But before that, let's open this up and see what we have inside. Let's try not to make it too awkward. Right, in here we have the same packing as we had in a 4090. New title of the video. Grown man struggles to take out a box from the box. The experience so far is exactly the same as the 4090 we had. What feels like a month ago now. The box looks exactly the same. I have a feeling the card is exactly the same, so let's have a look. There we go, we have a 4080 now. The card itself, still the same heavy card. We've got the same ports, so one HDMI and 3 display ports. That's display 1.4. x16 PCIe Gen 4. We have the same power connector. So all the new cards are going to be using the same connector. As far as extra accessories are concerned, just have a little cable here. So it's a triple splitter. You only need to use 3 8-pin connections, which connects up to the card itself. This is because the card is actually a lot less powerful. They actually compared this particular card directly to an RTX 3080 Ti, and they say it's approximately 2 times faster while being more power efficient at 320 watts of total board power. So we'll have to see what that actually means when we get to the benchmarks. But if it's more efficient, great. The only caveat is it is $1,200 retail price. And I'm pretty sure the partner models will be more expensive. By the way, we do have a partner model coming in, so watch out for another video. We're going to be covering a Asus TUF Gaming, and that's going to be on the channel probably about the same time. Let's talk about the card itself. In the marketing material, NVIDIA is directly comparing this card to a 3080 Ti because of the price point that both cards are released at. This card has actually less streaming multiprocessors, less CUDA cores, less Tensor and RT cores, but they're now Gen 4 and Gen 3 respectively. But at the same time, the GPU and the memory clock is much higher, and it has almost 10 times more L2 cache. According to NVIDIA, this card should be much higher performance than 3080 Ti, while being a lot more power efficient. The card itself is featuring a triple slot design, just like we have on a 4090. And let's just put them side by side. Actually, if I butt them side by side, it literally looks identical. That's because they use the same thermal cooler. And 4090's cooler is already exceptional considering the size of it. So them using the same cooler on a 4080 just going to make the 4080 quieter and cooler. Or one or the other. We'll see how they've tuned the actual fan speeds. But I think that's going to be a benefit to the 4080 as far as I'm concerned. The whole 4000 series lineup will feature the new NVIDIA Magic Source features, which include DLSS 3, which we've got a video out now or coming out just shortly on the channel, so watch out for that. We actually sat back and played games for a little while, and we didn't see any issue by turning it on besides getting extra frames. Yes, there's some limitations in terms of latency, but if you can look past that or play games which don't rely on latency as much, the benefit's actually there. And I think on a 40 series card, that's where the benefits are going to come in even more. 4090 is incredibly fast, doesn't really need any magic sauce to make things faster. 4080 on the other hand will probably greatly benefit from it. The other features are also including the new NVENC encoders. So the new NVENC encoder is dual, so you have 2 of those, and they support AV1 decode and encode. So for streamers out there, it's going to be great. We've also tested it for the video production side, and it's also been incredible because, well, rendering faster is always better. There's no really argument there because, especially when you have small corrections to do at the end of the project and you really need to hit those deadlines. That's really it. So as far as these 2 cards are concerned, they seem to use the same cooler, so we're going to throw this on a test bench and start testing them out. As I mentioned before, we've got an Asus TUF Gaming coming out as well, and we'll have a video about it on the channel shortly. One other thing to note is AMD just announced their latest generation cards, and they are actually $200 cheaper than this bad boy. So we'll have to see the testing and what we get out of these cards. But realistically speaking, you might want to consider that as an alternative at the same time. So we'll get testing on these, and then we'll have videos coming out for the AMD versions as well in the near future. So make sure to subscribe and follow us on this journey of crazy benchmarking for the next little while, and we'll give you an update. Thanks for that, and we'll see you guys soon.